Hey there, Luis here with Leal Insurance Services, and today I want to talk about something that is quietly affecting more and more small business owners right here in San Antonio, and that is cyber liability. Now, if you're a retail shop, a restaurant, maybe an e-commerce shop, or really just any business that is collecting payments or storing customer data, maybe you might be using a third-party processor for payments. This conversation is for you. Here's the reality. You don't have to be a big corporation to be a target anymore. In fact, more and more small businesses, which are the backbone of our San Antonio community, are often easier targets for hackers because they know that security isn't as tight. Think about your day-to-day operations. Do you take credit cards? Use online storage? Store customers' emails? Have a POS system? Use platforms like Square, Toast, or any other payment processor? If the answer is yes to even one of those, you already have cyber exposure. And here's the part that business owners don't often realize. Those third-party processors that you rely on, their terms of service almost always limits their exposure to the fees that you pay them. So if there's a data breach or ransomware attack, or even a system shutdown, they're not covering your loss of income, your legal fees, your notification costs, or the damage to your reputation. That burden falls on you. Cyber liability policies are designed to step in where traditional general liability policies stop. Because your general liability policy, it typically excludes cyber events. Your property coverage, that's for physical damage, not digital attacks. Cyber coverage can help with the following: data breach response and customer notification, ransomware and extortion attacks, business interruption from cyber attacks, legal defense and regulatory fines, credit monitoring for affected customers, and system recovery and forensic investigations. Now, let's make this real. Imagine your restaurant's online ordering system gets hacked on a Friday afternoon. Orders stop, payments freeze, customer data compromised. You're not just losing sales. You're dealing with IT specialists, attorneys, customer notifications, and potential lawsuits, all at the same time. That's not just an inconvenience, that's a financial event. And for retail store owners especially, one compromised POS system can expose hundreds, potentially thousands of customers. That kind of trust damage is hard to rebuild. At Leal Insurance Services, we look at cyber risk the same way we look at any other business exposure. Practically, locally, and through the lens of how you actually operate. Not every business needs the same limits. Not every business has the same exposure. But if you sell online, you store customer data, or rely on a digital payment processing system, cyber liability is no longer a nice to have. It's part of a modern risks strategy. Now hear me, our role is not to create fear, it's to create clarity. We want to help you understand where your real gaps in coverage are, how your vendor contracts shift responsibility back to you, and what level of protection actually makes sense for how you operate. Because at the end of the day, you've worked too hard to build your business to have it disrupted by a cyber event you never saw coming. If you're not sure whether your current policy addresses cyber liability concerns, it's definitely worth having a conversation before something happens. Reliable coverage, clear guidance, real support. That's the Leal Insurance Services way.